Well, Jackie boy, if stupidity was painful, you'd be in sheer agony, mate.
Nice, mate. You look like something I would draw with my left hand.
Ladies, gentlemen, and keyboard warriors, welcome to round 2 of Carlton Draught home game. Man, I love the sound of that. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm one of the luckier humans on the face of the planet where I'm encouraged to drink at work, but obviously drink responsibly. Now, if you haven't seen this game before, we are pitting two AFL champions against each other in a game of brain and maybe a little bit of brawn to see who will walk away victorious. Thanks everyone for tuning in to round 1 where Paddy Dangerfield took on Tex. Some lovely things you'd written on Facebook. You know, great game, really enjoyed it. I don't know who that host is, he's a muppet. Like, sometimes words hurt more, but regardless, I'm still here. And I'm your host, for better or worse, Dave Thornton. I might as well introduce our draftees for round 2 of Carlton Draught, a home game. It is a captain's game. First and foremost, we have a guy who epitomises the shin boner spirit, is captain of North Melbourne Kangaroos, Jack Ziebell. Jack, thanks for joining us.
G'day, Thorno. How are you, mate?
Mate, I'm very well, and you are going against the captain down there at Windy Hill. He is a Bombers ball magnet. It is, of course, Dyson Heppell. Dice, thanks for being here.
Davo, thank you very much, mate. Looking forward to taking on Zeebs in this one today.
Now, it's probably unusual for people watching this that 3 grown men are going to be talking about haircuts, but I think all of us have gone a little Britney Spears 07 during ISO. We've all shaved our heads in one way or another. Zeebs, you've just gone with the classic pill cut. You just got out the clippers. How many days into ISO did you do that?
Probably about a month. I was due for a haircut, and unfortunately, I wasn't going to sit in a salon for half an hour and risk getting sick. So I did a good job, though. My girlfriend did a good job. I don't know what happened to Dice's hair, though. Someone hacked it in.
Mate, I literally did get attacked by the missus with me beard trimmers. She just hacked the sides up, and now it's looking a bit tennis ball type melon. So I think she might come off later today, I think.
Mate, I like it.
Thanks, mate.
Mate, I look like I'm getting recruited for the Marines. Looks horrific, doesn't it? This is about as manly as I'll ever look. But guys, you're probably wondering why you're here. Well, not only to talk about Carlton Draught, but also to win the coveted golden pint. There it is. I don't want to overstep the mark, guys, but I think it's more highly sought after than the Nobel Peace Prize. It's pretty good. You're also going to win 10 kegs of Carlton Draught that you will donate to your favourite pub and that they get to shell out to all the punters once the doors reopen. So I think you'll agree it's a pretty good prize.
Love that.
Absolutely. That'll go straight to the pool room, that golden pint right there, if I win that.
Yourself, mate. Kidding yourself.
All right. We all seem fired up, so let's kick off with the first quarter of Carlton Draught home game. Captains are assumed to be on the sharper end of the playing list. Would I be right in saying that, guys? So we're going to put your minds to the test. We're going back in time to test you on the total score of some of the most famous matches ever played. It's time for Math the Match. Each player has 60 seconds where you have to add up each side's total score from the matches we have selected. Are you any good at maths, Jack?
Probably not my strongest suit, but I'm pretty confident I've got Dice covered.
I'm a whiz kid, Dave. I'll smash him.
Okay, it's going to be confident. This is interesting. So, Jack, your time starts now. Here is the score. 14-9 plays 12-9. North Melbourne actually beat Essendon in the 2014 elimination final by this score. Dice, you actually played a great game.
93-81.
93-81 is correct. That's right. We'll move on to the next one. This is 14-17. It plays 13-16.
Big scores. A lot of points.
This is round 22 of 2014 in front of 10,000 screaming fans in Hobart. Remember we could get 10,000 people together and it wasn't an issue?
101-94.
I believe that is correct. There we go. He's got another one. This one is 27-9 to 25-9. Jeez, what a game. This one is actually the greatest comeback in AFL history, where Essendon just pipped North by 2 goals.
So 171 to 159. Is that right?
Correct. You got all 3 goals during that 60 seconds. That is incredible. Good job.
Very quick.
Dicey, you've been intimidated by his mental arithmetic?
I am actually, very much so. He just nailed that, I'll be honest. I was doing the math in my head and completely cooked it. So here we go.
You two blokes jabbering on, didn't you?
Mate, I had to fill time, okay? This is what entertainment is, all right? No one shuts up when you're shooting for goal, okay? Dyson Heppell, your time starts now. The final score was 13-11 plays 11-14. That was, of course, round 15, 2014, where Geelong just pipped Essendon. But you, my friend, had a career-high 40 disposals.
For 89 to 80.
Correct. Well done, mate. Next, 13-14. Well, not really accurate kicking there. Plays 7-12. Must have been a windy day. Indeed it was, because it was the 1950 VFL Grand Final. I'm not sure if you guys were around then. 89,000 screaming supporters at the G saw Essendon win its 10th premiership.
92 to 44.
Oh, 92 to 54.
Oh, he's missed 10.
Bugger. Try, mate. Miss a 10. Let's go. Play on. Hurry up, mate. I swear I wrote down a 5, but I've just read it out wrong. Hooked it.
You've put the wrong button in.
The minute is up, my friend. So at the end of the first quarter, it is Jack Ziebell leading 3-1 over Dyson Heppell. And I know for a lot of you AFL fans, one thing you're probably not missing is the post-match media conference that you get with the head coaches. Well, we've decided here at Carlton Draught, we've decided to zhuzh it up a little bit.
It was an interesting game. The pressure was really on early. It was off the charts, actually. The doggies looking pretty good, Nick. They were fierce at the contest. It's a good lesson for us, and we'll take some good learnings out of it. Really fights hard, defends really well, pretty reliable bloke. Yeah, well, I couldn't say I'm fully confident, but I'm really comfortable with where they sit at the moment. I couldn't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure he should be. Yeah. We'll see if they're comfortable and we're comfortable with that, but that decision's a couple of weeks away anyway. Possibly, yeah. Yep. Probably got a bit loose in our discipline in that area, so we'll address that.
Oh well, great presser. Who knows when we'll see an actual live press conference again. This is the second quarter of Carlton Draught home game. I know you guys can probably put a face to a name, but what about just the eyes? You have to guess which well-known AFL face owns the set of eyes on the screen in this, the second quarter game, Eyes on the Prize. And I think Dyson, we'll go with you first. Sound good?
Sounds good, mate. Here we go.
Here we go. Your time starts now. Whose eyes do you think they are? This is possibly a champion of your club.
James Hird.
Correct.
Yep. Bang. Come on.
Next one we move on to. This is possibly one of the most twinning coaches in the AFL.
Chris Scott. Brad Scott.
Oh, very good. There we go.
Slide him up.
Maybe the number 432 might
Boomer.
ring bells.
Bang. Boomer Harvey.
There we go. Oh, the time is up, unfortunately. But you got 3 goals, which is pretty impressive. Good work, Dyson.
That'll work. Thanks, mate.
So Dyson got 3 goals. Can you beat him this quarter? Jack, your time starts now. Those eyes belong to a fellow captain. He captains one of the clubs up north.
Dane's Orko.
Correct.
Having a fit.
Oh,
Blighty, yeah, of course. Why not?
The next set of eyes. He was a blue, then he was a lion.
Is it Fev? Yeah, it's Fev. Eek.
It is. It's the Fevolution.
Is it?
The next one, are these bit?
Oh, almost got to it, but time's up. That was, in fact, Nathan Buckley, obviously coach at Collingwood. Collingwood forever, it seems. This is his entire career. So, you got 2 goals there, my friend. 2 or 3?
I'll give him 2. 2 will do.
It is still a very close game, so you might as well stick around here on Carlton Draught home game. It's half time. I just wonder what I'm going to get up to.
And thanks, Dave. We're out.
Wow. Oh, what an art. and sit in the seat. All right. We're gonna go for a Waz. I don't know if anyone. Yeah, don't sit in the seat. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh. I think I've overordered. Good game so far. Good game. All right. Welcome back to the third quarter of Carlton Draught home game. I'm just knocking up this pie. Cold in the middle, hot on the outside. It's like I'm just back at the footy, guys. And we have a third quarter game called Captain's Speech. Now I know, especially during ISO, it's hard to motivate anyone, especially this bloke. But luckily, I've got two of the best motivators right here in front of me. No doubt, you have given captain's speeches, you have seen coaches giving you speeches. You've seen throughout history, there's been amazing coaches just get a rocket up their players, and I need your help to get me motivated. So guys, you each get 60 seconds, and you got to pump me up. Really get me going. And from what I can gather, what you need to pump me up about, Nikki, my partner, is going to be really happy about this. Because Dyson, you've got 60 seconds to fire me up about cleaning my house. And Jack, you've got 60 seconds to fire me up about cooking dinner. Did Nikki write this? This is actually what she wants me to do. Dyson, I think you're going to go first.
No, I'm ready to go. I'll get you up and about, mate. I'll get you up and about.
60 seconds, a full minute. Dyson, get me inspired to clean my house. Your time starts now.
Davo. Now, we've known each other a long time, all of about 34 minutes. We both know you respond to a bit of stern feedback. I'm going to whack you straight down the eyes. Now, I reckon you've been a bit lazy, a bit inconsiderate, a bit selfish, to be honest. Think of your kids sitting out the back, maybe having a sonny boy, big boss maybe. They're sitting there thinking, my dad, he's lazy. He's got a messy house. He's got a messy mind. He's got a messy life. Now, we flip that on its head, Davo. We flip that on its head. All of a sudden, you find the energy, the motivation. You're up and about. You're vacuuming the floor. You've made your bed. You've cleaned the dishes. You've taken the rubbish out. You've maybe even polished the windows. All of a sudden, the kids are thinking, wowee, Dad, he's changed his life around. The house is clean and tidy. He's an absolute legend. The wife is happy with you. You're stoked with yourself. You couldn't be prouder of yourself. And then, all I need you to do, go to the fridge, grab yourself a cold Carlton, crack the top off it, have a couple of swigs, and you're into it.
Your minute is up. Honestly, you went a little bit over the minute, but you mentioned the sponsors, so I kept you going.
I'll claim the
No what side you're pressed on.
I think you revved up yourself more than you revved me. But I enjoyed that a hell of a lot. I liked how you mentioned the rapport we've had over the last half an hour or so. One of my favourite things, you mentioned a sunny boy, which I don't think anyone has discussed in the last 20 years, but they're so good. So you're going to get a goal for that. I'm going to give you another goal for saying it's a messy life and a messy mind. I feel like that is exactly what Nikki would tell me. So you get a goal for that. And I liked your use of the word wowee. If ever you can put wowee into a sentence, I'm really happy with it. So mate, you get 3 goals. 3 goals in 60 seconds. That's pretty good, mate.
I'll take that. Thanks, mate. Beauty.
Jack, there was only a goal between you after half time. So mate, you really need this. And you need to get me fired up. Jack Ziebell, about how I'm going to cook dinner tonight. Your 60 seconds starts now.
Rightio, Dave, mate. Listen up. We've heard from Dyson that you're a bit lazy and you're a bit tardy around the house. You've been instilled with one job tonight, and that is cook dinner for your lovely family. Now, you've got 2 decisions to make, or 1 actually, and 2 options. You can either 1, make a great dinner and make their day. You can turn their day right around. Or 2, you can decide against it and maybe go down and get some takeaway, put no love into the meal and just rock up with a pizza, win the kids over. We all know the wife won't be happy with that. What are you going to do? What option do you take? I've known you, as Di said, 35 minutes, and I reckon I know what kind of bloke you are deep down. I know what decision you're going to make. You're going to make the right decision. You're going to get in the kitchen, you're going to get in the trenches, and you're going to make the best spaghetti bolognese you have ever made for your lovely family. And your wife and your kids will just know exactly how lucky they are when they eat their lovely spaghetti bolognese from their dad. It'll be the best part and the best way to end their day. Good luck.
Mate, well done. I mean, to be honest, you lost me a bit with takeaway because I was like, that's exactly what I was going to do. You won me back over, and I'm going to give you a goal for pulling at the heartstrings because you said deep down, I know you're a better man, and you're like, I think I am a better man. And I liked it that you went that route. I also like that I feel like if you're a football player, you have to say Shawshank Redemption is your favourite movie and spag bowl is what you can cook at home. So you went with what you know, and I like it. You get 2 goals from that, mate. You did a great job. It is dead even coming out of the premiership quarter. It is 7 goals each. It is a nail biter. You've got to stick around here on Carlton Draught home game. You might as well stick around too, because I know a lot of you have been worried, what have the footballers been up to during ISO? Well, I was about to say lucky, but I'm not sure if it's so lucky that we got Brodie Grundy, who just told us what he was up to in the off-season, so I'm getting a little bit worried about what he got up to in ISO.
So, I was just sleeping on the train, coming back from Machu Picchu, and I went out to go to the toilet, and I was really, really sleepy, and I was going to the toilet, and I had my glasses on. I was like, oh, I need to concentrate, so I took my glasses off, and I fumbled them. And I dropped my glasses in the toilet, and now everyone's off the train, but this legend is looking for my glasses in the toilet. Just put it on the floor, man. Just chuck it on the floor.
Don't you step on this.
Should I wear them? That's the question.
Hey guys, that's right. It's been over 6 months since that fateful day in Machu Picchu, and you know, I have to admit, I was pretty embarrassed about the lovely Peruvian people fishing out my sunglasses from the dunny. But what I'm more embarrassed about, probably ashamed almost, is the fact that the sunglasses to this day remain on top of my laundry cupboard, and I actually haven't addressed the problem until basically right now. And judging by the odour, I'm either gonna have to get myself a fresh pair for Egypt, or I'm gonna have to get these ones professionally cleaned. So you guys let me know what you think.
So here it is, the final quarter of Carlton Draught, a home game. Scores are even, 7 goals each.
I'm fired up for the last quarter. Big finish from myself, I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Jack, might as well give her up, son. Here we go.
Dyson, actually, because you've been fired up throughout the entire game, it makes me wonder what the neighbours think, because all they can see is the curtains are drawn and you giving grotesque moans and groans.
Yep, in me footy jumper. Right.
All right, guys, so we're going to be playing trivia, much like you can play with any Carlton Draft, because the trivia is right there under the lid. So, I've got some questions here, my hot little hand. You've got to answer them. Your name is your buzzer, and you need all the goals you can get. It's a dead heat, 7 goals each. So we have 60 seconds to get through as many questions as possible. Your time starts now. North and Essendon have played 158 times in the VFL AFL history. Who has won more matches?
Dyson.
Dyson?
Essendon.
That is correct. What year did Melbourne host the Olympic Games?
Jack.
Jack?
54.
No, it was 1956. Sorry, mate. In surfing, what is a goofy foot?
Dyson. It's right foot forward, left foot back.
Correct. Which year did Farlap win the Melbourne Cup?
0 chance.
Dyson, just have a stab.
Dyson, what do you got?
Farlap's an old geezer, I reckon, so going to say 1950.
1930. In what year did the only grand final between Essendon and North take place?
Jack. You said it before, 55.
What was it, Jack?
55?
No, it was in fact 1950.
Nah.
Supposedly
Gonna have a
the
stab.
year that Farlap won the Melbourne Cup. It came down to the last quarter. You were 7 goals each. But now, at the finish of round 2 of Carlton Draught home game, Jack Ziebell, captain of the North Melbourne Kangaroos, you finished with 7 goals. But the winner is Dyson Heppell from the mighty Essendon Bombers with 9 goals. You have walked home with the coveted golden pint.
You bloody beauty! Good game, Jackie boy. Well done.
Well done. Went out a puff, mate. You were too good late.
Thanks, mate. Come on, strong.
With you. Thought you had Farlap in you as well. You performed like him.
So Dyson, other than finally winning this, which I'm sure you'll take around the neighbourhood, flaunting it to all the neighbours, showing off, you've got 10 kegs of beer. And which pub would you like to donate those 10 kegs of beer?
Love that. Going to donate the frothies to Inverloch, the Esplanade Hotel down in Inverloch. So enjoy.
Beautiful part of the world down there at Inverloch. And like all the pubs, I know it's tough at this point in time, but hopefully doors will be open soon. And for everyone that's been watching, thanks again for watching Carlton Draught, a home game. Stay safe, as always, inside. Listen to our politicians for better or worse. Stick to the guidelines. Look after yourselves. And honestly, Jack, Dyson, thank you so much for spending time with us. If you enjoyed round 2 of Carlton Draughts home game, why don't you check out round 3? Oh, the champions we have got on. It is well worth checking out.